right, how's it going, everybody? Today we are looking at and talking all about this MetaQuest 3 battery head strap by SUPERUS that I had sent to me by the manufacturer so I could unbox it, check out everything that comes inside, hook it up to my MetaQuest 3, and let you guys know exactly what I think about it. All right, so we're going to crack this open and take a good look inside and then check out everything that comes inside of this box. It's packed nice and neat. We got a nice presentation with the packaging here. So we got our back padding for your head strap here. And we got a little set of headphones here. That's cool. That's not something I typically get in a headset box, which is great. So we'll see how that all works. And we got your main piece here, your battery head strap here. This is your main battery part. That's going to give you all the juice for your MetaQuest 3. We have your connection cord that's going to run from your battery to your actual MetaQuest. And we got your top head strap piece here. So now we can get started on putting this together. We'll show you how it all gets snapped in place. All right, so I'm going to start by taking this top head strap piece, and we're going to put that into the back slot here first, get that attached. And then we're going to take your back padding. This is actually Velcro, and we're going to stick that on the back here. Get the Velcro on. That sticks on nicely right there. All right, now we got our MetaQuest 3 here, and we're going to put this through the front. I'm going to share a tip with you that I like to share in all these headset videos because it makes my life a whole lot easier, as well as yours, if you decide to use it. So what I like to do so that you don't have to mess around too much with taking the faceplate off and stuff, sometimes these straps can be a little difficult to get through the front without taking the faceplate off. But if you take a little piece of tape here, and what you do is you put it on the end, and you kind of leave some slack at the end so that you can push the tape together, and you got a nice thin piece, just like that. You got a nice thin piece, and then you feed that through the front of the headset, and it just makes the whole process just that much easier. So if we put the tape through, you can see it poking out the other side, and it gives you something to hold on to, something to help pull the strap through. Trust me, without it, it's a whole lot more difficult. And I just don't like taking off the faceplate and stuff all the time. So just like that, we got our head strap through, and you can fasten that on now or later, whatever the case. But then you just have to snap your sidings on here. One side, and go ahead and get the other side. And just like that, we're all snapped together. Really no fuss at all. As you've seen, it was fairly simple to put together. All we had to do was kind of put the Velcro piece on here, attach the straps. I showed you a little tip here for making this part a little bit easier. And then you just put your sidings on here, and we are ready to go. Then all we have to do is take our power cord here, and that's just going to connect to the back of your battery here. And the other end is going to go to your MetaQuest 3. And just like that, you are powered up. The lights came on the back. You can see there. Now you'll see this little rubber piece that the power cord came kind of wrapped up in. You can also use this to kind of keep it tethered to your headset, so you're not dealing with all the slack of the cord. So you can just kind of wrap it around the arm and stick it back into place, just like that. You kind of stick it in there. You don't have to worry about it drooping down by your face or anything like that, so that's a good little thing to use as well. Now, as I mentioned, they did send a pair of earbuds, which is really cool. It's not something that I typically get sent in a headset box. So the fact that they did include this is really quite cool. Now, not everyone may want to use a pair of headphones, but for those of you who do, and they give you an option, that is great. And those are going to plug right in your side here. Basically, you got your main functions of the battery head strap are your tightening mechanism back here. We're going to put that on, get it dialed into my head. But this allows you to tighten or loosen. Now, this one does have a little power button. You can see it right here, right beside the little plug-in for your power. It has an on and off switch, which is nice. I mean, some come with it, some don't. Some are just automatically turned on when you plug in the headset sort of deal, and you don't have control over it. It's never been a make or break thing for me, but it's nice when they do have it. Super simple to put together, simple to use. We're going to try it on. I'm going to show you how it all looks. All right, so the moment of truth here. We're going to try this on my actual head and just see how it feels. Get a good feel for it. So you loosen it up. You can adjust your head strap to something that feels comfortable for you. That's about good right there. And you got your dial here on the back. All you have to do is tighten it up and crank it into a good spot that fits your head nice. I do got to say, this is fairly comfortable. The back padding on the back is feels nice. I feel like you could wear this for long periods of time, and you're going to get quite a bit of comfort out of it. In fact, why don't we load up a game, and I'm going to give this thing a real test run and see how it plays with me moving my head around a whole bunch and stuff like that. So let's do that. I was able to get some game time on one of my favorite games, and I was really happy to see that everything held up well. Everything was very comfortable and stayed very sturdy on my head, so I was very happy with that. And listen, guys, I can't tell you how much I enjoy playing my Quest 3. I love it. It's a ton of fun. My kids love playing it. Everyone in the house enjoys time on the MetaQuest. But let's be honest, the battery on the headset can run down a little quicker than you want it to. Time's flying by, you're having fun, and sometimes the battery just goes a little quicker than you're ready to actually stop all your fun. So it may not be day one of picking up your MetaQuest, but you will find eventually you're going to want some sort of battery head strap. Eventually, you're going to want it because let's face it, you're going to want to extend your game time. Maybe you're passing it off off to siblings or friends, and you know, the battery dies fairly quickly. So having yourself a little battery head strap is great. It's going to extend your playtime by 2 to 3 hours, depending on what apps and what games you're actually using. And the added comfort of a battery head strap as well, just the padding on the back and the padding on the top, it makes for a much more enjoyable experience for sure. So you're definitely going to want to look into getting some sort of battery head strap eventually. And why not check out this SUPERUS one right here? So far, it's fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. It feels comfortable. It's got a long battery life on it. So fantastic. Now, I hope this video was helpful to you. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.